Well, hopefully the quality on this isn't terrible. What just happened? Well, I was trying to increase the size of my window, and this is the wrong menu. What the fuck? Downloads the wrong version of the game. Well, it's cool that it works like that, but there we go. If I delete the old version of the game, then for some reason it sometimes just doesn't work. I've got most of them deleted, but it doesn't always like that. So, Hellion, Surge, and the other two got deleted. Of course they did. Well, wonderful. We're going into Veteran, and we're going into this. I'll get the others back in my spare time. In the meantime, apparently we're doing the Hellion one. Yay. Well, the good news is I'm back on the wider screen, and I've got my keyboard and everything, so this shouldn't be too bad. And we got to maximize gear and everything first. So, this is going to lead into my review of this character and their new abilities and everything. But first, we're going to have to optimize them because this is no joke. Very difficult with the guarding missions, so we are going to have to do everything we can to try to win. So, first things first, let's see. That is something that we're probably going to want, but it's probably the same as the, ours doesn't have slots, so yeah, we're going to want to switch to that mid-combat if we can. Fire Breath's probably better, and that's got a whole bunch of modifiers. That's all good. That's the highest level one we've got, and I like the moveset. That's the only armor we've got, and yeah, that's definitely better with max energy plus 20%, Jesus. And Scatterbow versus, oh, I love the longbows. It's a longbow with 3 projectiles? We're gonna have to figure out how that's working. And yeah, I'll leave a timestamp in the video description of when we start the combat and everything else. That's the one we're switching to later, so. Oh, ours does have a single slot, but we can't really put anything in there. So chemical carapace, that sucks. We don't have a energy one, and there's probably not one for sale, because this guy never sells anything good. Correct, nothing for sale there. Yeah, let's teleport through the wall. Oh no, that just doesn't work. Fair enough. Does this do anything? Oh, that's very important, actually. Anyways. He doesn't have anything I can use. That's a light sword, but it looks the same as the... Yeah, they look exactly the same as each other. And who the heck's messaging me? Nothing important. Alright. So, with that done, we'll go ahead and sell all the garbage. And then we'll go and see if respecking costs money. Well, this is the build that I've created, and now I'm going to lie in it. So, we have put a couple of points into Flame Blade. It's not terrible if you use charged attacks, because 1 to 3 damage is minuscule, but the charged attacks make it good. I have no clue what Scorch does. We've got a really big amount of damage with that. We've got a healing zone, and we've got Heavenly Strike. If anything, I'm removing Heavenly Strike because it just doesn't do what it needs to do. Then again, I've also got this as an option. Reducing spread by 5%? You can just get all the arrows to go in one place, then it becomes a super overpowered weapon. That I'm keeping an eye on. Yeah, this is 3 HP per second. This is immediately 26 HP. 14-second cooldown. That's, okay, so it's just a faster cooldown and just better ability overall. Energy cost of 16, and that has a long animation, so we're definitely getting mass heal over that. And then we... Oh, I remember Flame Jet. Yeah, Flame Jet's OP. Wait, do I have another point? Or, oh, yeah, probably just stats. Sure. Alright. I'll step into the arena, and then I'll describe my gear and build for the people. Hold on. Options. Okay, the resolution's right. Just thought things looked a little big, but nope. That's how big it's supposed to be. Alright, level 9 to 12, because we're level 11, and then up to 12 to 15, and that'll be the highest level we can do. Is it recording? It is good. So, defend the beacon. That is what we are doing. So, 9 to 12. Let's get into this. First, did it spawn in the right place? Yes. So, we have Scaly Panther. Scaly Panther has a number of things. So, there's the standing attack, which is a bite and that, and then you have the running attack, which is that. And then you have the dodge and then charge attack, which is a leap. So that's all of those. We've got very high damage reduction and some good ability power. We've got Fire Breath, which is a one click, so it's not like a beam. It does 3 different jets, and it's pretty good. It's also got Pierce Stance. Then we also resist a bit of chem damage, so the flies that explode on death won't deal as much damage. We've got our longbow, which apparently fires 3 projectiles in a very, very, very nice fashion. Anything in here that's good? Energy recharge rate compared to max energy plus 20%. I'm keeping the max energy plus 20%, thanks. I definitely think, like, that's way too big. Takes up like a quarter of the screen. Probably just a resolution issue on my end. And the heavy armor suit that... Oh, that's not heavy armor. Yeah, no, that's just better. Bit less on the energy regen, but that's fine. Alright. For our melee weapon, we've got big charged axe. From standing, it also does 1, but after a dodge, it does the double. So yeah, the only way to do the double is after a dodge. I think it's dope. I wish it was easier to do than needing to do the dash, because you can do that, this, and it will just never do the double. It's also got kind of a combo with the light attack, where the first two come out pretty fast from each other, but after that, then it gets pretty slow. Also, I don't know what just happened there, but I was clicking so fast that it just canceled the third attack, so that's neat. We've got Lightning Strike, which doesn't go where you want it to go. See, it's meant to go there, and it hit the sky. A better example of that, I suppose, would be later, but we've got this, which does always go where you want it to. It's nice. We've got increased fire damage, which does last into beast form and increases a chance to scorch. I don't know what scorch does, but it sounds cool. And then we have instant heal, which is pretty instant and is pretty healing. So, with that out of the way, let's start this. We're on 9 to 12 difficulty, and we'll see how it goes. Nope. Get out of here. Yeah, so. this is the only character where I actually feel comfortable doing charged melee attacks. All the rest of them basically feel like they're just not worth doing because they don't deal enough damage. This character, it feels like it does enough heckin' damage. Well, and this. So yeah. A charged running attack like that does about 30 damage, unless you just miss. But yeah, that's about 46. And then you turn this on, and then you go and hit the same enemy, or a very similar enemy at least. And then you start dealing, you start doing that. So overall, pretty easily able to clean up on this difficulty. Nothing too bad, and overall, not easy, not difficult. I'd say I give it about a solid B+. So, I'll go ahead and rate the next difficulty and give my thoughts on the character when we go into the next stage. So, definitely want to try out that. Definitely want to start using that because it was broken last time, as in the overpowered kind of broken. And we'll go with we actually need more energy, somehow. I'm going to go ahead and put another thing in the description saying, hey, I'm doing gear stuff. And, yeah. So, that's trash. Let's see the base stuff, though. That seems pretty good. But I definitely like mine better because it's got 3 projectiles for whatever reason. I don't even care if it has a higher energy cost. 3 projectiles, 1.6 shots a second, charge damage plus 90%. That longbow is godly. Glaive axe. Steel energy on strike? We are taking that. By God, are we taking that. And we got a crappy carapace. We can switch over to that. And we got none of those. Alright. So. We'll go looking for some things we can do. So first things first is this axe. Yeah! Yeah, that's worth doing. And then none of the rest I can actually do anything with, but I'm going to take these anyways. So, this is level 11 and it has 1 slot. This is level 7 and has 4 slots. So, in theory, if I were to take this out, increases item level by 53%, decreases damage by 61. That is a lot of things. But it decreases the damage by 61, and then adds 2 projectiles. That seems very worth it to me. If I were to remove it, it would go to level 7. So I can disassemble that, go over to here, and then re-add it back in. Yeah. How is this item level increased by 71%? For extra spread, extra fire rate, minus damage, minus energy cost, but no extra projectiles, and then this increases the item level by less. I will not understand that. Launch speed, energy cost, and pierce chance. Not worth it. the rest of it can be sold. We should have an extra 4 power. 3. Wasn't it 4? Power attribute plus 4. Plus 3. That's a bug. Where's Discord? Yes, tag is bug. So, quickly grab this, print screen. Try to do this fast for the video. And full screen that for a second, and post. There. So X says power attribute plus 4, stats says power attribute plus 3. Is being weird. Anyways, we were selling things. Yes, we were. So. Don't think we really need any of it. Everything we have is basically at level or doesn't have slots, so it's not important right now, and I gotta get this done kind of fast, so. Yes, give me the money. Level 5, 12 to 15. What do you mean? Do they not have one for defend the beacon, only destroy the nests? No, they just aren't letting me play it. Do I need to be level 13 then? I'll try it. I'll try getting up to level 13. If it doesn't let me in, well then, I am going to stab something. Travel. Observatory. Maybe I should just add this boss into all of my runs, if this boss respawns every time you pick a different character. If it's a one per world boss, that would make it kind of an issue. Seems like it's a one per world, and I've already beaten it on this world. Well, guess this mission's incompletable then. That seemed like it was even hitting behind me. Well, nothing else. Damn same. Probably whatever character had the egg is long since deleted. Oh well. Is that all? Again? Biscuits. You also try harder. Still good to know this is a place to farm. And we'll see if that unlocked the next tier of difficulty in the missions or not. Hopefully it did. Alright, you don't go there yet. You have to go all the way up to the right and then curve back. I keep forgetting that. I think after I missed it like twice in speedruns that I'd actually know what to do there, but nope. Anyway, did that Ramix happen to drop? Yeah, it did. It always drops the bland Ramix mode. So if you ever accidentally sell yours, you know where to get one. Might even be good source of money. Back to town. Nope. It will let me do level 4? Of course it will. Well, I've already done level 4, unfortunately. The only thing I could showcase here would be this. Busted as always. Alright, that'll do. You guys have seen how the Hellion plays. They can actually do melee combat, unlike a majority of the other characters. That took too many clicks. Reason being is because they have skills that improve their melee damage, and generally, they have a lot more ways of recovering HP. The thing with Surge is that you can poke in, but once you lose HP, it once you lose your barrier, you have to wait a really long time to get your barrier back. Here, not really. You got fast enough cooldowns that you're able to do that and heal yourself reliably. And yeah, if you go with Spear Mastery, then you do even better with the Glaive Axe, and the Glaive Axe is a really good weapon. I like it. As for their abilities, Burst Ring sucks, in my opinion. Uh, it does basically no damage. Lightning Strike got severely nerfed. You basically have to hit yourself dead on with it in order to heal, so I don't really like that ability anymore. Because if you miss yourself, you just have to wait another like 30 seconds before you can heal again. And that kind of feels bad. But something had to be done to the ability, and so yeah. Flame Strike is definitely the ability to max out first and the second tier because it just does so much damage, nothing else really compares. I am interested in seeing the Scatter Shot thing though, once the beta ends and we go up to like level 300 later on. But overall, that's the Hellion after the nerfs. Still a good class, just instead of being ability spamming, instead it's more of a buff and healer with a bit of AoE and a lot of fire. But I like him. As I said, B plus.